guys, welcome to the Lightning Show, and today we're gonna be talking about the struggle of being an amateur player in Call of Duty. Like, it's just really the struggles of the amateur scene in general. This is gonna be coming from personal experience and what I see, because it's really unfortunate the way that stuff are handled for us amateur player. We don't have that many opportunities to, like, become a higher tier player, and it's just really ridiculous. Like, nothing is being done about it. If you want to have like a comparison, it's like competitive Call of Duty trying to tell Call of Duty we're part of the community, we're not big, but we are a good part of the community, give us some support. It's like saying that, and like, but we're amateur players, we're just telling competitive Call of Duty, do something to help us out, because, like, for example, high tier teams don't even look at the lower tier teams. Yeah, the pro point ladder is a good system, but like just the struggle of being an amateur player is real, guys. Like, I'm dead serious. So let's start from the beginning, and the beginning is just finding a team. You know how hard it is to find a team when you're a nobody. Like, you can put your name on the free agent list, and a week later someone messages you. Maybe it's hard to find a team. Like, the way people find teams through Twitter or like the free agent list is ridiculous. Like, it's hard to find them. Like, the only thing I can advise is, do a better way to search, free agent or whatever, right? But even when you're searching for people, it is hard to find people with the same time and the same goal as you. Like, you could have found a godlike player, like someone who has potential to be a pro, right? But he only plays from like 6 to 9 or 6 to 11, and you play from 11 to 5 a.m., right? And that is hard, especially when regions, like East, Central, and Pacific time, like when those factor kicks in, it's hard. And especially if you try to play with someone in the Pacific, or like, just all the way in the West Coast, the host is going to be so hard, because Call of Duty is a connection-based game. So adding all those factor ins, it's just really hard to find a team. Like, even once you find a team, dedication kicks in. Like, you have the same goal, you have the same drive, and it's really ridiculous. Like, it's hard to find people that are on the same mindset and the same level as you. So if you do find someone like that, guys, like, please cherish it. Dang it, I can't even say that word right, but try your best, to maintain that. But like I said, like, once you have a team, and you're practicing, or is it anything in general, life kicks you in the face as well, because a lot of these amateur players, they have a job, they have school, and they have family. So let's just even go through it, like job and school. I consider job and school almost the same thing, because you're not home for a certain amount of time. You're not playing Call of Duty 24/7, playing games 24/7 like some of these pros. When you come home from a job or you come home from school, you are tired. We do not have a lot of energy to put into Call of Duty. We want to go to sleep, take a nap, and get ready for the next day. But because we have a drive to win, we jump on Call of Duty as a gamer, and we play the hell of that shit, and go to sleep super tired, wake up for the job in the morning. Like, and that's the end of the cycle. And then sometimes we take breaks, enjoy that break, and then, it goes over and over. But it's hard to improve like that. So what I'm trying to say is, if we could somehow make a system that give us the most of our time, the most of our practice, just for an amateur player, you'll see a lot more amateur players jumping onto the scene and stuff. Because right now, it's a struggle to have a real life and, try to be a pro at the same time. Like, it's just hard. Like, family kicks you in the butt. A lot of people still live with their mom or like their parents in general, and it's nothing wrong with living with your parents, but except for the fact that they might come in and be like, turn that shit off, and beat your ass in front of all your friends on the mic. It's like, I heard it before. It's like hilarious, but not for the people listening, but not for the guy who's getting their ass beat by their parents because he's trying to be a professional Call of Duty player. All right, that's really that's just messed up. But the next thing I want to go to is practice. People aren't transparent. It's that simple. People are not transparent about themselves, when they're gonna get on, and just stuff like that. Like, I got on my team by being transparent, and it's a lot better now since Vegas. But transparency is what you need to have. Like, you need to be like as clear as you can to your teammate. You're not gonna be on a day. You tell them in advance. You're gonna be late. Tell them in advance. You don't understand the amount of amateur players. Like, I have a friend just sits there and like he's texting me like, yo, my teammate ain't coming on. I waited 3 hours. I'm like, and I'm over here texting the same thing like, yo, yeah, we're waiting 3 hours. Like, people just do not tell their teammates, you know, when they're gonna be a no-show or they're gonna be late. Like, it's not fair to the people who's grinding on your team. To be grind, and then all of a sudden they're through grinding by themselves or like whatever. You show up all late, and be like, yeah, that guy, let's grind. Did I mention like? Didn't I mention like we have a life job? You know, like, just we have a life too. We are tired when we get on, and so for just stupid ass teammates that just aren't transparent, drains us even more because we're stressed. Like, oh man, we're not getting in practice. We have an event coming in. It's just so frustrating. Like, oh my, just talking about this makes me want to strangle somebody. Like, it's like what I'm trying to say is, finding someone that's hard enough, finding someone that's transparent, come to practice. Like, there's so many random value being an amateur player that just need to change. Like, the community mindset. But if you're an amateur player, you need to change. Like, if you're gonna be a pro, you go for a pro. You be dedicated, or you be transparent on what your goals are, so your teammate knows what to expect from you. And that just goes without saying. Like, period. Like, if everybody was, you know, just clear about what their goal is gonna be, it's easier to put people into teams that they belong to, and teams that have the same schedule as them, instead of you lying about it. But like, yeah, I'm a good player, bro. Comes on, yeah, fuck y'all, I went positive, man. That's all that matters. It's better to have one person, the whole team barely positive, rather than one person super positive and everybody's triple negative. You know, like, that means, yeah, your team might suck, but y'all teamed up together for a reason. Y'all saw potential within each other. Y'all need to do something. Like, just everybody's mindset just needs to do something. Like, as an amateur community as a whole, we need to change that. That part we can change. Another part we cannot change is what MOG is doing. What is offered to us. Like, for example, tournaments wise, pros stomp all amateur players in tournaments. If there was like an amateur tournament, like a pure straight up amateur tournament, and stop the pros and like the high end amateurs, a lot of these amateur teams will actually get on it more. I believe this is my opinion. Okay, I might be completely wrong. You might completely disagree. But if we just change the tournament system up a little bit, pros, high AMs, and just lower tier AM, you know, it'll be a lot better. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of flaws where people will fake stuff, like, oh, I'm a low tier amateur player, and just go to the lower tier and just shit on everyone just to get the prize money, right? There's a lot of flaws, but maybe we can think of something about that, you know. But as a community as a whole, we need to offer more opportunities for the AM. But that really goes to MOG, especially during LANs. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, open bracket is a mess. It's a best of 3. You go hardpoint, uplink, S&D. A lot of beginners, you know, amateur players, when they jump into the scene, they're like, oh, okay, they think it's what was it, hardpoint, S&D, and uplink, and they work on hardpoint, S&D, but regardlessly, you know, you gotta work on all 3. But like, so it kind of messes them up. Like, if a tournament can actually provide information how it's gonna be run and stuff like that before anything, to get amateur players, you know, a chance, it will be a lot easier for people to just run through the open bracket, or like, you have the mindset corrected, right? But the open bracket is still a mess because the timing is bad. You win one game, like, you have to wait 3 hours for your next game, and normal people are like, oh, you got 3 hours to break or 3 hours to scrim. There ain't no scrimming station at events for amateur team. You look behind the pro team, the pro launch, you see like station after station after station for scrim. Look at the amateur scene. We got like some sweaty kid in like GB booth just like refusing to move. Stuff is not working in the GB booth. Just, we cannot scrim. The only time the amateur team gets to scrim, we have to come in after check-in in the morning, or like just come in early morning to scrim from 8 AM in the morning all the way till the playtime, right? When the actual open bracket starts. And that's not much time. That's like a couple games in, and then that's it. We're done. Like, if we can scrim mid-game, like all the way through, that'll be fine. But We just need to have more scrimmage station or whatever, you know, to get better. Because a lot of teams, they don't have practice in general together. So just even having an open station for them to get on, scrim other teams, it's a really good experience and really good LAN experience for the amateur team. That's how you get people motivated. They're like, oh my god, this game feels so much better on LAN. That's how you push people to be the best they can be. Give them more opportunities, give them more chances, give them more equipment, give them just something a little bit more, and they'll jump at it and eat at it. And that's really what MLG needs to do. Like the community, the amateur community needs to make a push for us to be better. Like for us to become better. We can know that we are dedicated just as much as the pro. It's just that shit happens, we can't control it. But if there's more opportunity thrown in the amateur scene, I believe, like, you know, 2017, 2018, some new faces can pop up. I'm tired of seeing Optic's face on the screen, bro. I'm tired of seeing the same damn faces on main stage. I want my face up there. I want to see another amateur team completely run through the open bracket and run through the pro team, just their face on there. So that's really my rant for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys agree with me. If you agree with me, please share this video and leave a like. Like, that's all I'm asking for our amateur community to get known. Just for every lower tier player to have an ambition to be a pro. Just, you know, just something to help us out. So again, I want to thank y'all for watching, and we'll see you next time on The Lightning Show.